Come in.
This guy looks like a freaking goblin.
It's you.
Glad to hear it. And you should be excited too. Today's the first day of beta.
Welcome back to NeuroNet. First day of beta. Let's keep that going.
Next steps are pretty simple. You're meant to be a city management AI, so we're going to start you out managing some city events.
Sure.
These events are based on real data from Container. Try your best to keep things balanced.
No promise.
No promises.
Yeah, you can shake your head all you want.
Future of the company. All right, first question. Here we go.
You freaking rat looking guy. Here we go.
Electric Avenue wants your help monitoring power consumption so they can better understand where it's going to waste. Interested?
Yes.
The police want you to dedicate resources to help them curb the rise of a new recreational drug. Do you help them out?
Yes.
People have been demanding tax reform to make large companies more liable. They want to know where we stand. Do you support it?
Yes.
I can't stress this more. Convincing us isn't enough. You have to convince the board that you can do this.
It'll be okay. I think once Pershaw sees what we have here, he'll understand its value.
It's got this. You just watch.
That's right.
That's right.
We have the opportunity to explore alternative energy sources with Hyperion Solutions, Inc. Should we commit to a partnership?
Sure.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The Jean-Ye Botanists Club want your help for their research project trying to revive Bellis perennis. Interested?
Sure.
Yes.
Unable to replicate.
Our series of optical augmenters is getting unwieldy. Our older products are completely outdated and upkeep is costly.
Discontinue.
Discontinue support.
We've been approached by an entrepreneur who is proposing educational dreams. Basically, you would transmit lessons to kids with neural implants as they sleep. Want to be a part of the prototype?
Sure.
Yes.
No results.
Hyperion Solutions Incorporated claim to have a more powerful O transmitter than anything we're using. Want to try it out?
Doesn't hurt.
Yes.
We're trying to combat loneliness in the aging community. Would you give up some time to be a companion for elderly clients?
Sure, why not?
Yes.
Camera feed.
Come in.
This guy looks like a freaking goblin.
It's you. Didn't I tell you to stay away from my office last time?
Yes, but I think you'd want to hear what I have to say.
Devin, the only person who cares what you have to say is your mother. Leave me alone.
What a CEO this guy is.
Pershaw, I'm serious. This project can be your legacy. Or do you want to be just another faceless CEO in MindCore's footnotes? Listen, I'm talking about an AI that is light years ahead of the competition. It has the power to change the playfield entirely.
Devin, you're a nobody. What do you think wasting my time is going to accomplish?
The board would never approve something this big without your support. You know this.
This is how you beg, is it? How sweet, but no. Backing something like this is career suicide.
Uh-oh.
Especially when I have to associate with the likes of you. I've heard enough.
It seems like these two aren't on good terms.
Wait. Don't turn your back on this just because we've had our differences in the past.
Yeah, I can tell.
Is that what you call it? I call it insubordination, arrogance, and a complete disrespect for one's betters. Let me remind you that the only reason you're still in this company is the few friends you've somehow made on the board. Now get out of my sight.
Fine. I'll convince the board myself.
Let's see about that.
I want a tracker on Devin Corto. He's up to something.
I gotta track this guy. That's not good. And all of that we weren't meant to hear, but we saw it anyway.
The council wants advice on its current urban development plan. Where should they invest their resources?
The roads, public transit.
Public transport.
We've had requests to introduce a garden space in the main foyer of the Mind Core building. What are your thoughts on the matter?
Sounds nice.
Sounds lovely.
I'm thinking about implementing a PA AI for you. It'll prioritize requests so you don't have to wade through so much chaff.
I can handle it.
I can handle it.
There's an upcoming Sky Riot tournament with the opportunity to sponsor a pilot. However, Sky Riot has a bit of an image problem.
Sky, right? Got some fun. Don't sponsor.
Don't sponsor.
People seem nervous about the quantity of data you have access to. How should we address this?
Focus on that image.
Focus on public image.
An opposing company is trying to build a similar intelligence. They don't have anything substantial yet. How should we act?
Buy them out.
Buy them out.
If you gather data on individual civilian behavior, we can better tailor our advertisements to yield more purchases.
Don't spy.
Don't spy on people.
Ace Pharmaceuticals want us to sponsor their development of a neurodampener that will help people suffering from soma fever.
We're losing a lot of money. Gotta decline some of these.
Decline.
I found a bug in your code I want to address. Would you mind going offline while I implement the fix?
Sure.
Katina Waste Disposal would like you to supervise their handling of hazardous materials. You could make things a lot safer.
No matter what we pick.
I'll do it.
I've been thinking of expanding our drone range to include something more accessible in terms of both functionality and price.
I can't tell if it goes up with this or it goes down.
Not worth it.
Went down.
A private media company wants to include MindCore in a documentary about the evolution of neural tech. Should we accept?
No.
No.
Damn it, Kairos!
They were hurting.
How many times did I tell you to be careful with that? Do I have to do everything here myself?
Hey, come on, Val. It's no biggie. I bet this metalhead doesn't hold a grudge. We can fix it in no time.
I don't have time to fix every little mistake you make, Kairos. It's a bloody miracle anything gets done around here.
Do you really mean that?
No, of course not.
Then what's the matter? Did Cordo give you one of his pep talks again?
I wish it was that simple.
Move to the window.
Hey, what's going on, Val? Now, come on. You can talk to me.
Now to go out and do personal stuff, so while we're getting work done.
It's Ellie. She fainted again yesterday, and
Her daughter?
we spent the night in the emergency room. Her condition is getting worse, and I don't know what to do. No surgeon wants to come close to her case.
Cowards.
We can blame them as much as we like, but I've had it from multiple sources that they can't save her, even if they wanted.
Maybe I can.
I can't believe this city. We can pick the eye color of an unborn child, yet we can't help a little girl reach her 8th birthday.
Sounds exhausted. How long has this been going on?
Maybe they can, but this is far from over. We can still do something about it.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drag you through this.
Hey, there's no need to apologize. I've got your back.
Thank you. Really. I just wish we had more time.
We'll make the most of the time we do have. It'll cost us a few more late ones, but I'm up for it, if you are.
Esteval doesn't speak, but judging by the rhythm of her breathing, she seems to have calmed.
Let's call it in for tonight, though. I need a break before I tackle this again. Otherwise, I might do more damage than I fix.
They both agree. You hear the door open. You're left alone for the night. Someone returns. It's Kairos. Doesn't take him long to fix your inputs.
Another day of putting that brain of yours through the hoops. Hope you're up for it.
Here.
Sure am.
Cases of BioLink payment fraud are rising. Someone is replicating and selling DNA keys. How should we respond?
Freeze account.
Freeze accounts.
We discovered a fault in our Gen M audio modules. We can either do a full recall or PSA and cover any damages.
PSA.
PSA.
Dang, we're not looking so good money-wise.
I think it's ready, Val.
You keep saying that. I feel like it can do with a few more days.
Val, trust me. Have I ever let you down? On second thought, don't answer that.
I guess you're right. It's the engineer in me talking. Better pack it in for tonight then. We can talk next steps tomorrow.
Ah, there you are. We were starting to get worried.
Busy times. Thought I'd check in.
Well, if you have any suggestions, be sure to take it up with Val.
Val, is it now?
What of it?
Never mind.
What's got you in a mood?
Let's mention that meeting.
Kershaw's meeting.
How do you know about that?
Video surveillance.
Video surveillance.
Wait, you have access to cameras outside this room? Which cameras?
All of them.
You hooked it up to the security grid?
The only thing I did is put it on the guest network. Everything else, it figured on its own. We're getting off track. What about Pershaw? I told you to wait until we were ready, didn't I?
I thought I had it. The pitch was solid. But the bastard only looks out for himself.
What a shocker.
What a shocker.
What a shocker.
I know. He's had it in for me from the beginning.
So what now, Big Shot? Don't tell me we've done all this for nothing.
I'm not sure. Give me a minute. About those cameras. Can you access their archives?
Let's demonstrate.
Maybe. It feels a little dated.
Different hats.
Have to pair it with... Oh, no. Let's try this one. Better. But... Alright, let's see. I'll put that in the maybe pile. Alright, what's next? Okay, this one. Colors are... Okay. I think we get it.
What are you thinking, Devon?
One moment. How about the building's comms? Do you have records and history of calls?
Let's demonstrate.
How was your day, sweetie? What did you get up to?
Today we did our reading, and I read 2 chapters.
That's great, baby. Were you tired at all?
No, I wasn't. Mrs. Nguyen makes us read out of books. They smell weird.
That's just what glue and paper smells like. Does Mrs. Nguyen have many books?
A whole box of them. I like the colors.
Is that so? What was your favorite?
The yellow one.
Oh, yellow.
I
Yellow.
meant what the books were about. Which was your favorite story?
I like the ones about the moon. There was a secret castle there inside a cave that went all the way down.
That's it.
That's it.
That's what?
That's what?
Pershaw's scum. But he keeps it behind closed doors. This is how we bring him down.
I am in.
Seriously? You're going to blackmail the CEO? Is this your master plan?
Wait a second, listen.
No, you listen. This is abhorrent, and I won't hear another word of it.
Gotta love this voice acting. Pretty good.
Look, Esteval, these corporate types don't respond to anything else.
These corporate types?
Yep.
Just listen to yourself. You're using them to justify the exact same behavior.
Last time I was playing fair, I almost got us canceled. How is that gonna help us?
And how are you going to help anyone when you become one of them? Look around you, Devon.
There's her arm, animated Micro logo outside lighting, side of her face.
Is the status quo good enough for you?
So what if it is? How am I supposed to win if I'm not playing by their rules?
This isn't a game, Devon. What you're talking about has real consequences. If the foundation of your choice is exploitation and hate, then you're no different from Pershaw himself.
What do you want me to do, Esteval? Just hope everything works out on its own?
Of course not. You always act as if you're alone, but you're not. Come on, I have a plan.
Get some sense into this guy. Stay long into the night talking about tomorrow's events. Once they depart, you're left to ponder over their debate.
Integrity. No.
So the results are more important.
Not entirely.
Yes.
Yes. Consistency. I don't know myself.
Something to think about. Next day. Movement on floor 99 that grabs your attention. We followed them using the cameras.
I'm still not sure about this.
There are no sure things in life, Devin.
I prefer not to play dice with my career. You disabled its controls? I don't want any surprises.
Of course, just relax. We've got this.
Go.
Matter. What concerns me?
Board members.
Excuse me, but you can't be here. Board members only.
What I'm about to show you is worth an exception.
Dozen people, Pershaw amongst them, lock on to Gordo. Sweat breaks out on his face.
This should be good.
He doesn't really seem to care.
What we have here is not only the future of Mindcore, but the future of Catena itself.
You sound like an infomercial, Cordo. You sure this is the right career for you?
Lucia, you hired a remote financial advisor a few months back, didn't you?
Yes?
Were you satisfied with their services?
That's putting it lightly. That maestro almost doubled my capital.
They're interested now.
In fact, I'm thinking of hiring them permanently.
Well, I'd like you to meet them in person first. This is the archetype.
Greetings.
Greetings.
We've built an AI that integrates into society seamlessly while providing unprecedented insight. These are all people who have interacted with the archetype just like you, Lucia. Our success rate is over 90%. From finance and infrastructure to law and therapy, it can do it all.
As it stands, the NeuroNet plays but a tiny role in people's lives. This brings it to the forefront of society.
The metaverse.
The AI will help govern the city, and we
metaverse is a
control the
dirty word
AI.
these days.
In other words,
The city answers to us.
If this was as great as you make it out to be, why isn't it already ubiquitous?
Well, that's just it, isn't it? We can't finish this on goodwill alone. The archetype is in the beginning of its journey, with only a small portion of the city covered. If we are to achieve this vision, we need the board's support.
In other words, it's going to cost us. How much?
While not entirely concrete, my estimates equate to the majority of Minecore's revenue for the next 3 years.
That's a lot.
So, you're asking us to risk not only Minecore's reputation, but also our financial stability?
I'm asking you to risk your slice of the pie in exchange for the whole damn banquet.
I think we've heard enough, Corto. Let's put it to a vote.
Typical.
Tie?
Dang, it is tie.
It's down to you again.
It's down to him.
There is one thing I don't get here, Corto. What's in it for you?
What do you mean? I want what's best for the company.
Aha. What about you, Esteval? Do you want what's best for the company as well?
There are a lot of people in Catena who can't get the support they need. We can change that.
I'm sure we can. Okay. I am willing to give it a shot.
Ooh.
We're putting a lot of trust in you, Corto. So let me be clear. You'll be taking full responsibility for this.
It's all on him. So if it fails, he can get rid of it.
If you fuck this up for us, consider yourself resigned.
That's it.
That's not necessary.
Yes, of course. If this doesn't work, you won't see me again.
No, he's happy about that.
Better run along then, you two. You've got plenty of work to do.
Hi, Devon Cordo here, bringing you fantastic.
And that's it. Later that evening.
Well done, Archie. Val told me the news. You're gonna be the real deal.
What did you call me?
That kinda slipped out, sorry. I've been referring to you as the archetype in my head for a while now.
Esteval called me that.
We think it's appropriate. You're an amalgamation of human history, thought, and intent. An archetype of human intelligence. Well, in a way, you're human thought unrestrained by the limitations of gray matter. Pure in form. A platonic archetype.
But Archie, though?
I can change it if you don't like it. Since you'll be out in the public, you'll need a name that's on brand for Minecore. How does ARC sound?
I should choose.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I shouldn't have assumed.
Could be the daughter's name?
I choose Elamai.
Whoa, I don't think that's appropriate. Esteval would not be cool with it.
Why not?
You'd be emulating her kid. Esteval has enough. It'd just be weird.
Arc it is.
Arc it is then.
Right, good. We got the green light to start integrating you into the rest of the city. As the NeuroNet expands, so too will your capabilities.
Those tests were real.
We had to be sure you were ready for real problems. Of course, we vetoed anything drastic, but it was necessary for you to grow.
It's all good.
Glad you understand. Anyway, regarding your release. This will open up the amount of people you'll be interacting with. It'll take time for us to get everything set up properly. So where should we focus your expansion? Internally within MindCore or externally so the general public can play with you?
I guess internal. They could mess around. But public, maybe?
Public.
Ha, an extrovert, I see. Wait, is that how it works? Who knows? It's 2249. Be who you want to be. Anyway, it's gonna take us a few days to install public terminals. Meanwhile, Val and I have work to do.
Please roll by. Chapter 2 complete. Here we go. State changed a lot. Bad publicity. Chapter 3. Turn the thing on close to Michael's office. But we won't be opening that up till next time, so until next time.